Mike Hackett, U.S. Air Force, 1980 to 1984. Joined the Air Force to see the world. I got to go to Shepherd Air Force Base in Wichita Falls. Phase 1 of my training. Second phase was Carswell Air Force Base, not there anymore, out in Fort Worth. From there I got transferred to the dream base of Holloman Air Force Base. So I never got more than 70 miles from home basically. Did my 4 years and got out. I was a lab technician, worked crazy graveyard shifts. I took advantage of it, became an EMT while I was in. Got out of the Air Force, actually worked at Sierra in the lab for about 6 months and just thought it wasn't quite what I wanted to do the rest of my life. Bounced around, did a lot of things for about 3 or 4 years. Lived in Albuquerque, Odessa, did a little construction, some welding, other stuff. Settled down, came back to El Paso, where I met my wife, and was going back to school, got a job at Path Lab. Ended up doing what I'm doing now. Got a job with a small local company, Taylor Medical Supplies, selling medical supplies. And now I work for McKesson, one of the largest distributors of medical supplies, selling what I learned how to use while I was in the Air Force. Mostly a lot of lab equipment and lab stuff. It's paid off over the years. Had a lot of fun though when I was in the Air Force. Highly recommend it for anybody who needs some discipline in their life. When I enlisted, actually, we were in the first Middle Eastern crisis. It was the Iran hostage affair. And I don't know if many people remember in El Paso, but the star was first lit in El Paso to commemorate the 360 plus days that the hostages were being held over in Iran. A friend of mine, we signed up. We just felt like, at the time, I thought we were really going to go to war, and I had my friend's brothers were in the Army, and they said, better to sign up than get drafted. So that was one of the reasons we had gone in. And there is a patriotic sense of duty to your country. It does definitely instill that in you. Can't say thank you enough to those other veterans who are out there and served, and those who paid the ultimate price, sacrifice. We've all gone out there to do our own part. Some of us gave more than others, but you say I got a lot out of it, got a lot more than I gave. But that's true with anything good in life. If you put enough into it, you'll get a lot out.